Hello everybody, my name is Ashen Prime, and I am here playing Final Fantasy XV, the Windows Edition, getting to one of the final endgame bosses that I have not fought yet, and that's Omega. He is in Insomnia, the new Chapter 14 that came out with the Royal/Windows Edition. I'm just going to call it the Royal Edition from now on. I'm playing on Windows, but we should all know what I'm talking about. I may need to do some tweaks to Dem's graphics, because it's not wanting to play nicely right now. Let's hit that back to default. Let's take this down one more. It'll look terrible, but oh well.
Well, we got a good thing going here.
Let's show them the power of teamwork.
I'm already on low, and my system is still not happy with it. I don't really have a system that should be trying to run OBS and the game at the same time, but I haven't fixed that problem yet. Mostly because it takes money, and that's the only thing I have a lot of. Why aren't you dead yet? Okay. So the loadout that I'm going into this with,
Indeed.
right now, let's just take a look at that for fun. Noctis, I've got him with Ragnarok. I have the Vigilantes, I might change those out. These are mostly, I use these mostly for speed, for movement speed. When you warp, strike, travel, those are best. Apocalypse I have on here because it's stupid powerful and gives me a lot of health. Got the Axe of the Conqueror, mostly for the same reasons. I've got a Ribbon, Magitech Suit, and Dark Matter Bracelet. Depending, I haven't fought Omega before. I don't know what his attacks are. If I need to, I can get a couple of safety bits on so that I have the protection against insta-deaths. And I currently have them in the casual outfits. I probably should change that. These should probably just all be in the Magitech suits. Oh, also, this obviously isn't Noctis because of the new avatar system. Magitech suits. Okay, Gladio. I have him on Impulse. Do I want to keep him on Impulse, or should I go with Dawnhammer? Dawnhammer uses less tech, so that might be better to go. Tempest is just not useful. Cyclone is not useful. Royal Guard, maybe? Maybe Royal Guard would be better. But I think I'll keep it on Impulse for now. And then Dominator is just my most powerful weapon, and Zydric most powerful shield. Ooh, I can change his arts for when I'm fighting against him, fighting as him. I don't really care right now. But he has a shield, a ribbon, and he has a black belt, which it significantly increases attacking strength when fighting massive foes. We'll see how that actually happens. We'll have enhancement, probably is good for Ignis. Again, whoa, why do I have that's stupid. That explains a lot. I didn't realize I had him on something so terrible. Get him this will. Flare, okay, that's good. Arts, tactical arts. These are just the arts he has. Okay, I see. You can't actually change what's here. Or at least I don't have enough to change them right now. Maybe after you go through. I haven't gone through their DLC on the Royal Edition yet. He again has the ribbon. I like everybody to have a ribbon. Ribbons are great. Adamantite Bangle to bring his health up to stupid levels. Dark Matter Bracelet to increase his attack. Exosuit. Prompto. Piercer is probably good. Death Penalty is definitely what he needs. Drill Breaker is the most powerful of the machinery, so we'll keep it. The bullet arts he has, I think just need to go through that at some point. Another Adamantite Bangle, another ribbon. He has a blue diamond bracelet. Do I have another Dark Matter bracelet? No, Noctis is using that. Okay, that's fine.
Time to waste.
But of course, Your Highness.
Let's go find Omega. And by find, I know where he is. Just go fight him. Though with this frame rate, that's going to be a pain. Okay. Using Ragnarok because warp strikes with Ragnarok are stupid powerful.
It's
It's about to attack!
Well, I'm not doing anything. Okay. But then it's vulnerable. When it's vulnerable, I'm still not doing anything with Ragnarok. Let's see how I do with Apocalypse. Apocalypse is not any better. I already have a summon. Let's do it. Oh, I've already lost Ignis and Gladio, so I might need to get the safety bits on everybody. I've not seen this animation before. I mean, that was very specifically made for if he's attacking the Citadel, which he isn't in this case, so the animation doesn't actually match up. And it did no damage. It did no damage. Okay, great. So let's Mega Phoenix, because I have many of those. Let's go ahead then and get everybody in safety bits. Don't need a ribbon, I don't think. Doesn't look like that's going to do much, but the safety bits should be important. So, where are you? There you are. Safety bit. Swap out your ribbon for a safety bit. Swap out your ribbon for a safety bit. The safety bits, if you haven't seen, they protect the wearer from sudden death effects. So, as it seems like he might have a few of those. Okay, doing literally no damage. How do I deal damage to him? Let's grab a muscle stimulant. And Power EX. Oh, had to finish popping the stimulant first, and now give me the Power EX. Or don't give me a Power EX, that's annoying.
It's not like you lose it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there is confusion effects. That's annoying. But I think we're fine. Okay, can I pop this Power EX yet? No. Well, give it to Gladio. Let him have a Power EX. What cures confusion? Smelling salts, apparently. Give those to Ignis. I haven't bothered to get any of those healing items because I have ribbons for everybody, so I haven't needed them. So, not having the ribbons equipped might be a bad idea. Boy howdy, he is absolutely just taking us for a ride. Mega Elixir? Mega Elixir.
Don't be touched is all.
Prompto.
Go ahead, Prompto. Let's see if this does anything.
All in bullet time, baby.
Nice one, Prompto.
Did nothing. Wow. So he just does that much damage. That's not, the safety bit can't prevent against that. That's just the amount of damage he does. Okay, in that case, I'm not changing them back out for the ribbons. Make sure everything's sorted properly so that all my ribbons are in the right spot. Where are you? Ribbon, 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 ribbon. I should get rid of stuff in these menus because my menus are terrible. Just full of stuff I'll never use. Alright, go back with the ribbon. Ribbon. This music is amazing though. Okay. So nothing appears to harm him.
One thing at a
Let's
time.
try the axe just for fun. Well, that just missed entirely. Okay, so the axe actually does something. That's better than any of the other weapons I have so far. That didn't let me... That's with the Magitech exosuit. I didn't dodge that. That's not great.
Tiana's advice.
Okay, so let's try that then. This seems like a terrible idea for my health, but I have lots of healing items. Do I want to try the ring? I don't think the ring's going to do anything. Just because a boss this size that probably wouldn't. Sword of the Father? Let's take the Sword of the Father. Let's take the Sword of the Wise. And the... what else is good? Katana? That doesn't do good things. I'm looking at... it's really hard to get rid of Apocalypse because Apocalypse gives me that health buff. But I have a bangle I can equip instead, or a shield, maybe to get my health back up to something not terrible. Blade of the Mystic. I like the Blades of the Mystic, not gonna lie. Okay. And that's why I like the Blade of the Mystic. Okay. So it looks like the only thing that is gonna actually damage him are my Royal Arms, which is not good. Not the best thing in the world. Let's throw... yeah, let's throw out an Armager. And go ahead and chain it.
Me, everyone. I've got this. My pleasure.
Let's do this.
Because once I chain it, then I can start throwing warp strikes all over the place with the Blade of the Mystic.
What the hell did they make this thing out of?
Whatever it is, it looks
Okay,
pretty
no,
sturdy.
attack the antenna. Attack the antenna. The antenna is weak point. I didn't get up there to actually hit it. Okay, has that... oh, hi there. Let's pop this so I don't
There's
die.
no way past that barrier.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do now? Fight the barrier? Ow, that hurt.
Not yet.
It's invulnerable. Invulnerable to all of my attacks. Let's try this guy. Go on, switch over. Oh, Ignis. Ignis, be alive. Prompto. Or Noctis, be alive. Okay, let's back out of this a bit. Okay, so he's definitely aggroed on me. That's good. He's also just doing massive amounts of damage to me, which is less good. Let's see if I can hit him with a piercer.
All
I
in bullets.
doubt it.
Baby.
Nice one, Prompto.
I'm sure this looks much better if, or would look more awesome if my graphics card, well, it's not even my graphics card. Okay, he's vulnerable. Hit him now. Okay, he was vulnerable for a second. He's not vulnerable anymore. I need to heal down here. Wow, look at how little damage we've done to him. Not happy about that. But at least I'm doing damage now, which is better than I had been. Let's see if the Sword of the Father does more damage. The axe. What? Why did I switch over to take photo? This is the fight for which I saved all of my... Okay, so... Axe isn't doing much. Let's see, Blade of the Mystic. Blade of the Mystic isn't doing much. Sword of the Wise... isn't doing much. Sword of the Father...
Move it or lose it!
Sword of the Wise versus Blade of the Mystic versus Axe of the Conqueror. I better stick with Sword of the Father, I think. He's going to be popping the shield soon and then go into his enrage. There's the shield. Okay, it doesn't look like we can do anything to the shield, so we just sit around and wait for him to enrage, I guess. With me, everyone. Actually, having him on recover might be a better idea. Get Prompto up. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna swap Ignis. Let's go ahead and go with regroup. Prompto, I want you something different because Piercer isn't doing much. Let's try recoil to see if recoil does anything. Okay. So I think right now we're supposed to just stay out of its way. Wow, that looks terrible, doesn't it? I'm sure it must look even better over Twitch with the bitrate. Ah.
Get out!
Okay, so is there a timer on this enrage, or is it a damage thing? Do I have to try and damage him during this to get him out of it? Is it a survive long enough, or is it a hidden? It's a survive long enough, it looks like. Okay, so I'm not actually he was vulnerable there, but I didn't actually do any damage, unfortunately. Okay, so I don't really want to hit that antenna again, although it's where I do the most damage. But hitting the antenna also gets him into that enrage, which I kind of want to avoid. Elixir on Ignis, since they can't be bothered to dodge the freaking laser.
Move it or lose it!
Yeah, that's fine. Eek. Oh, Verve? No. One of the issues with trying to play this game with keyboard and mouse, which is how I prefer it, I'll be honest. Although part of that might be because I don't have a thing to get my PS4 controller to work on Windows, and I do not at all want to try and use a 360. Not that I have one available. Not the point. The point of this was one of the problems with keyboard and mouse is that in the menus, moving the mouse up and down also moves your cursor around in the menu, which means that when I bring up my menu for healing items, if I'm not careful and I move my cursor, I move my mouse, it moves the menu around on me, annoyingly. Like, I understand why they did it, because they couldn't be bothered to put proper cursor and mouse support in the menus, so they're just like, well, you move your mouse around and that'll move the menu, so it'll be fine. And I'd just as soon not have that, because that's bad. If you can't give me proper cursor support, then just don't have the mouse affect the menu at all, because the way you're doing it now is actively bad. This music is fun, though.
Move it or lose it!
Let me go back to sort of follow.
Get out!
Hang in there.
So I did go into this fight completely blind. Like, I have no idea what anybody else has ever done for. Okay, so I think I might need to just hit this again because the damage... No, I'm doing just as much damage to his legs as I do to his antenna. Well, that's not true. But I'm doing about 3/4 of the damage to his legs as I do to the antenna. Well, to this leg anyway. Ah, so each spot takes different damage. That's interesting to note. I don't know if that's true for any other boss. It probably is, I just am not good enough at this game to have recognized that. And right now I'm mostly hitting his turret rather than his leg. Okay, let's go ahead to the Y's. Let's try the Mystic, actually. Come on. Yeah, thank you. Actually, Ignis did the thing. Understood.
But of course.
Okay.
Oh, why? Why would you group us up right in front of the lasers? That's just terrible, game. I do love that because we're in the 14th chapter, they're the call and response for the techniques is much different. Okay, I need to try. Yeah, no, let's get rid of. It's not it either. Gear, Noctis. Let's get rid of the Sword of the Wise. I'm gonna swap it with Balmung or Ragnarok, because the Devastating Warp Strikes. Ultimate Blade maybe might not be bad. Unsurpassed attack strength. I have 2 others that are more powerful than it. Can take Balmung, I think. And just be careful not to warp strike too much. At the point of taking this... Nope. Okay, never mind. I was wondering if maybe I had misread and misunderstood, and I didn't need the Royal Arms. That's the words of them that I couldn't think of. Let's try the Swords of the Wanderer. Why not? Oh, I actually like that. I think the DPS on there is higher than anything else I've got. Just because they're hitting so often. I mean, it's not a ton of damage. This is still going to be a slog. It's an absolute grind, which I don't really like. Which, I mean, I'm probably doing it wrong. Let's get that right out of the way to start with. The likelihood is that I am not understanding this fight properly, and am currently completing it incorrectly. Let's try and chain. Let's try and chain. Let's try and chain. Game, let me freaking armor chain. Fine, don't. Screw you, game. That's not what I wanted.
Regroup.
Sure.
Right here.
Yep.
Sure, that happened. Waste of what I wanted to have happen there, but it happened.
Move it or lose it.
If I can break off that cannon somehow, that'd be great. Okay, but I'm gonna bet that I can't. So the problem with the Royal Arms is that using a Royal Arm takes my health. They are actively... try it, Prompto. Boom. You did 5 damage. Yay.
Nice one, Prompto.
I'll probably not pull that one off again. Oh, Ignis. Why can't I high elixir Ignis? Oh, because he was in the middle of being healed. Okay, that's fine. I'll be popping me the Mega Elixir soon. You didn't? Okay. Let's... No, I'm still good though. Okay, there we are. That's what I wanted to see. Come on. No, not Phoenix down. Mega Elixir. Go to the High Elixir. Go back to the High Elixir so that it... So when I'm standing still like this, the frame rate actually doesn't look terrible.
Move it or lose it!
This is a funky camera angle, but sure, this is where we are now. Are you not going to pop that potion? Thank you. Or elixir, I guess.
Ignis is in trouble.
Pop that, I guess. Then maybe get away from the laser. Would you stop standing in the laser? It's not like it's difficult to avoid if you're not the dumbest AI. Let's attack a leg now. Can we attack a leg now? Please and thank you. Like, there's definitely some part of this fight that I'm missing and not getting, but I don't know that I care enough to not just keep smacking it. Alright, and shield. Shield nowish. Let's get out of that so we don't get hurt. Why would you do that, Gladio? Don't stand in the fire. Okay.
Ignis. We must regroup. Okay.
Now run away. Now run away.
Get out.
Just noticing that there are no warp strike points around here. Interesting.
Get out. Get out.
Like, obviously I can warp, but there's no warp points. Just gonna stay out of the way of all of that until he cools down. So the music changes when he goes into the enrage. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. You know what? We haven't done enough damage to him to matter yet, so let's figure something out. Does this get me out of combat? It does. Good. So I'm gonna just really quickly FFXV Omega Fight. Easy strategy? Sure, let's find out what this is. Takes minimal damage from normal records. Royal Arms do records. However, Armiger Unleashed is nothing but Royal Arms. That's what we'll focus on. So I need to get Armiger Unleashed. I have that. Slantia style sushi or golden tail soup. Those might be better. Tech and Armiger accelerators. Interesting. And the Founder King Sigil. And then stat boost. Balmug, 1 or 2 Royal Arms, any stat boost as we only use 2 weapons. So equip the Armiger Accelerator, target his antenna, tell full Armiger with Balmug, then unleash the Armiger, go to the menu, swap out to the Tech Accelerator, unleash a level 3 attack, the Legacy of the Lucii, then he does Berserk, and then... Then we rinse and repeat, basically. It's a quick way to take him out with the new Armiger Unleashed. That's interesting. All stat increases and XP. Ooh, I need to find that sushi. Ah. Cool. Okay, let's just look up one other style of fighting him. Okay, that one is not a thing I can do. That one requires having different powers on the rest of the team, which I don't have right now. Okay.
Of course.
All right, so let's do what they suggested. Let's take the Blade of the Mystic. We'll swap out for Balmug. Ribbon can be our Armiger Accelerator, Dark Matter Bracelet. I'm going to swap out for the Founder King Sigil. Okay, antenna. Antenna. I'm just going to smack this in. Okay. Oh, with, the idea is to smack it around with Balmug so you don't actually do damage. Balmug is just so fun to air dance with. Balmug is doing damage. How is Balmug doing damage? He wasn't doing damage earlier. Well, whatever. Let's Armiger! And then come in here and swap out the Armiger Accelerator for the Tech Turbocharger. Let's get my tech up to full. Come on, keep fighting. Keep smacking. Wow, this is much more. Doing much more damage. Legacy of the Lucii. I do love the Legacy of the Lucii. There's no getting around that. I do not remember how to do all the different combos with the advanced Armiger, but since the point of this is, I mean, some of it is the combos, but most of this, the point seems to be to unleash the Legacy of the Lucii. Sure, we'll just do that. Oh, I broke his something. Oh, I'm at max. Let's go ahead and Legacy of the Lucii again. Again, when you're selecting these tech things, because of the mouse control and menus, Hit count a lot of the time. See, that is much bigger numbers than I put up for anything else. He is about to go into, yeah, he's about to be here. Oh, and I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? I don't know. I have stopped. I have been stopped because I don't have a friggin'... Don't have a... So I had to get rid of stop first, which I believe is... I don't think I have anything that gets rid of stop. Oh, that's not great. There we are. Get out of that. High elixir. Get another one into Prompto. Because I care about keeping my boys up. Not really worried about how much it does or doesn't affect the actual strategies in the game. It's important to me that the boy band stay together.
Gladio, let's do this.
Oh, we got a blindside. Nice. My armor is not going up as fast as I would like it to. Even the armor supercharge is not as supercharged as it could be.
Alas, on it.
One thing I don't have here, because this isn't the meal that I went for, is I don't have the increased crit rate that the Golden Fin soup would have offered. I do have increased attack and health based on the meal that I ate, as you can see with that thing at the bottom. But that is not the full story. Oh, also I need to switch out to the tech turbocharger as soon as I can. Which I assume will be after this cutscene ends. Gear, Noctis. From Armor Gear Accelerator to Tech Turbocharger, thank you. It'd be interesting if you could get those two to work in concert, but you can't because each one blocks the other one. The Tech Turbocharger, the reason we have to change is because the Tech Turbocharger stops the increase on the Armor Gear bar, and the Armor Gear Accelerator stops the increase on the Tech bar, while advancing the opposite, obviously. Okay, I've been knocked out, so I need to go into gear, go into Noctis's gear, get back into the Armor Gear.
How are we?
Getting by.
Do my best to actually get back into the Armor Gear. Okay, so even though it's not doing much, okay, now we can swap back into the Armor Gear. No, all the way down to quests, thank you. Get back into the Tech Turbocharger. Spam the Legacy of the Lucii, which looks amazing, don't get me wrong. It's just also a bit boring at the moment. Or, once you've seen it enough times, it will get boring. Hopefully I can stay in Armor Gear for a bit this time. We'll see. I mean, to stay in, I have to not take damage, basically. I think the first hit of damage knocks you out. Or it might just be a certain amount of damage, I don't recall exactly. But I'm here again. It's Legacy of the Lucii. Okay, that's done a good amount of damage. And I got hit with stop again. I'm gonna need to switch back over, nope, all the way up to the Armor Gear Accelerator. Let's sit here and stop for a little bit. Feed on him to increase my armor. See, armor doesn't actually increase passively. It's based on damage dealt and taken. I think it's based on damage taken as well.
No use.
Relax. Just gotta work together.
Indubitably.
Get out of that. I should have given it 6 legs. It would have been creepier. And the bit rate on that fire effect is just terrible, isn't it? And I've got everything down this low. Oh, our armor is out of charge. Unfortunately, we can't change armor in the middle of a fight. Can you imagine that? Just stripping off all of your armor and changing to a different outfit in the middle of a fight. Anyway, that's not a thing that the game allows us to do. So, I said armor. Take the armor. Thank you. Go ahead and swap over to the tech turbocharger again.
Doesn't feel like we're making much headway here.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
It's gone.
Oh, this is different. I found something new and exciting. So because I follow, or am interested in, pay attention to the speedrunning crowd for this, I know that there is a runner who can get out of wherever it's coming from because we don't want it to land on top of us, who does what he calls Omega percent, which is basically obviously you finish the game and then you go into the chapter 15 content with the, I think specifically to beat Omega here as fast as possible. Haven't actually watched a run of it, but the idea is to collect all the arms, defeat Omega. I should watch a run, see what his strategy is for defeating Omega. I think part of it is, because it's speedrun and you take advantage of anything you can, part of it is glitching Omega out. At least I know that there is a way that Omega can become glitched, which is beneficial to the fight. I don't know if there's a way to actively make that happen. I don't know if it's a...
Gladio, what do you say we give it another shot?
If it's something that can actually... if the glitch is something that can be...
Ready when you are, Ignis.
Right behind you.
I do have the Omega accelerator on, right? Yes.
On it.
Friendship bands could be fun here too, but they're not actively that helpful. Swap back over to the tech turbocharger. Come on, come on. Thank you. Yeah, the Founder King Sigil is fun. You can do fun things with this version of the Armiger, but you can only pick it up after you've picked up all the Royal Arms, so you have to have finished the game, or at least finished Chapter 13. Because you don't get the Sword of the Father until Chapter 13. And so it's really... theoretically you could go back and get it, I guess, during Chapter 14, but it's really Chapter 15 content. That's what it's meant for. Well, when you're in Chapter 14, you're supposed to just finish the freaking game. It's not really meant to be going back and exploring again. Alright. Is gonna make him pop his shield again. I would love if I didn't get spent right in front of him for that, because I would love to not get hit by the shield and get stopped this time, but nope. I didn't even have a chance to move. Let's go ahead and swap back over to the Armor Accelerator. So I've got a lot of armor to make up now. I'm just gonna run away for a moment or three. Just gonna come back over here to the store. The store is fine. He doesn't seem to do anything. Or he doesn't seem to come over this way. Oh, I take that back. He's definitely chasing me. I just love for him to get out of enrage and make it a bit easier to fight him. Let's go ahead and pop a Mega Elixir here, because enough of the team is down. High Elixir back on the cursor.
One time!
Pop the elixir, please. Pop the elixir, and then we pop this. Let's also just shove an elixir Ignis. We're hitting him during vulnerable, which is good, even though he's only lasts vulnerable for like 5 seconds. And then we smack him again. Where'd he go? Did I not swap? I did not swap back over. Oops. Get back over to the tech turbocharger. I need that tech. Oh, that's different. Now he's being behind toxic gas. That's fun. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, that's different. Just as I was about to pop the legacy again. Oh well. What's interesting about the no, don't need a Phoenix down, need a high elixir. Oh, I'm stoned. That's not great. I do have a gold needle though, which will solve that, and then I can high elixir. Please high elixir. Thank you. You know what? I am tired of having all these status effects, so as bad as it's going to be, I'm going to get rid of this Magitech suit in favor of a ribbon. This is probably a poor idea, but I can't stand having these status effects.
I thought you were going to stay that way forever.
Living nightmare.
Pop back over to the tech turbocharger. We're not even halfway yet, but still making much more progress than I did on my own. So I'm okay with this. Strategy. I have some debuff. I don't know what that debuff is. Just game does a very poor job of explaining what all the buffs and debuffs of symbols actually do. But I have some debuff. I can tell because there's a red mark next to my name. Ah, the red marker's gone. Speaking of the name, this is another problem with keyboard and mouse on the Windows Edition. The problem is that the keyboard doesn't work for actual typing. Obviously, I'm playing the game just fine. With the minor inconvenience of the mouse doing things that I don't necessarily want it to sometimes. Sure. Sure, game. But the major inconvenience of when it comes time to type in the name of a thing, like for example, when you rename your avatar. Oh, wow. Or trying to name a chocobo, or any other thing where you are trying to name stuff. You can't actually do it with the keyboard. Hi, Elixir. Okay, yeah, just gonna stay out of his way during the enrage. Wahaha! Get out. Because for some reason it just doesn't accept the keyboard commands. There's some way to get past this, or obviously it still works on, or I assume it still works with regular controller, because there's plenty of people online. I mean, not currently on the server, but with the new online mode they've added, there's plenty of people on the Windows Edition. Why didn't Prompto take that Phoenix down? Is he taking the Phoenix down? What's going on, Prompto? Oh, he's stuck in the animation, and well, the Omega is walking on top of him. That's fun. Okay, so the Enrage now is just much more powerful, and so we should just avoid it. Avoid him. Okay, did I swap back over to the Armor Accelerator? I did. Good. Get up top, get up top, get up top. Oh, he's gone now. Let him come back. Where is he coming back? He's over there. Let's get up top, smack him in his antenna. Smack that antenna. Wow, this is just tearing me through all of the Phoenix Downs. Those missiles are stupid strong, and I can't dodge them for some reason. Possibly because I'm too close, possibly because I'm too bad at the game, but it's just not letting me dodge. Anyway, yeah, keyboard. Proper keyboard support would be nice, because it doesn't seem to recognize that the keyboard is an input device. It just recognizes it as a controller, which is not actually useful when I'm trying to name an avatar. Which is why the avatar's name is Ava, because I can delete just fine. It just doesn't let me actually input characters. Oh, I've got my armor full. Not the quest, gear. Switch over to the tech turbocharger. And where did you go? There you are. So with the Legacy of Elysiae again. Probably gonna need about 10 more of these before I win.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, looks like a pretty good target.
Oh, hi there. What is that tongue? Legacy of the Elysiae. Except that it just disappeared, so it's not actually getting hit with any of this. There. Hitting it with some of it. It's better than hitting it with none of it, I guess. Build up this tech bar again, please. Switch back over to the Armiger Accelerator.
Lose it!
Okay, my Armiger. So the Armiger is interesting. Or the inclusion of this new version of the Armiger is interesting. Because it means that there are now like 3 levels of Armiger. And it's not the most powerful one, strangely enough. Why didn't I go all the way to gear there? Because the most powerful one is the one that gain forces on you in a couple of occasions for the big boss fights, and the big boss fights against Leviathan and Arden at the end of Chapter 9 and Chapter 14, respectively. But this one is more flashy. This one is more interesting. Okay, let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Or let the thing hit you. But if this were the more powerful Armiger, then this would be the Armiger that you would have when the story decides that you need to be in your most powerful form. Your final form, as it were. But it is not. Which means that this is the Founder King version of the Armiger Unleashed, is not the most powerful version of the Armiger that there is. It can't be. So there's the regular Armiger then. There's Armiger Unleashed, which seems like 2nd level Armiger. And then Armiger the... Come on now. I was holding the dodge button. Holding the dodge button should allow me to dodge. It's okay. I've got more Phoenix Downs. So... I mean, I've got over 90 Phoenix Downs still, so I think I'm good. And if all else fails, I can just start sacrificing the rest of the boy band, which I wouldn't like doing, but I can do it. Just let them die and stay dead. Pop a Mega Elixir, I still have 50 of those, over 50 of those, so again, I think we're fine. Oop. Boop-ba-doo, boop-boop-ba-doo. Back to the Tech Turbocharger. And hit him with the Legacy of the Lucii again. Oh, you son of a... Disappear right when I'm about to smack you. You cheating little monkey. I don't even have the power to disappear. I just warp strike away. Except I can't do that because there's no warp points in this battle arena. Lucii, Lucii.
Not yet.
Okay. At least I don't have a lot of Armiger to try and make back this time. But on the other hand, that means that I wasn't in Armiger very long. Which isn't actually a good thing. Okay, let me finish the Armiger. There we are. Get into Armiger. Switch back over to the Tech Accelerator. And... Where are you? There you are. Take you out of existence. It does a good amount of damage. There's no getting around that. I just wish... I don't know. I don't know... Ooh, still in it. Good. That surprises me. I just wish this fight wasn't this way, I guess. Because he doesn't do... I mean, he has some attacks, obviously, that do massive amounts of damage that just have to be avoided. But his normal stuff, when we're hitting him, he doesn't return that much damage either. So it's just really kind of a sponge. And there's no good way to increase the amount of damage that we are able to do to him. Okay, get out of that. Wait for him to get into Bowl and Rage. See if this can knock him out of it at all. Probably not, because I think it's still on a timer. I don't think it's a damage-based anything. If I could damage him out of it, that would be great. He really wants my face, though. Alright. I'm gonna move stuff around here just because this has been an annoying experience consistently, so I'm just gonna move where the accelerator items are on that menu. Menu optimization. I'm not good at it, but sometimes I try. I mean, on the other hand, my entire healing menu has been customized basically based on having high elixirs at the top. Oh, was that my last high elixir? Ooh, okay. I have regular elixirs, it's fine. And I got Phoenix Downs for when this happens. And Prompto as well. Get up. You two have got the Adamantite Bangles. You've got all the health in the world. Or all the health that the game sees fit to give. He just melts health away. Good Can he damage himself with those if I get him to hit? Wow, really? Just limit break me, why don't you? Oh wait, no, that's the entire point of me fighting you, is to get my limit break. Yes, if you were not aware, the that's not what I need. Fighting Omega defeating Omega, not fighting him. Defeating Omega gets you the rare metal, I believe is what the item's called, that allows a limit break on regular attacks. The only other limit breaks in the game are unlocked in the Ascension trees, and they're specifically for the tech abilities of Ignis, Gladio, and Prompto. Again, the Legacy of the Lucii. I'm gonna be interested. I have to watch back through this later, after the fact, to see how many times I cast. Oh no! Get out of the shield! Get out of the shield! Get out of the shield! That's just painful. Being in cutscene is good because the game does make you invulnerable at that phase, so being able to trigger the cutscene as it was doing the super powerful kill everybody rockets, good deal. Especially since most of those rockets went at me rather than at the rest of the team. Means I gotta swap back to the Armiger. And now just get out. Just get out, run away. Just run away for the next several minutes.
Get out!
I will say that this is the first time since I've got Royal Edition that I've... Well, that's enough of them that I'm going to do a Mega Phoenix instead. Woo! Elixir. I said, excuse me, game, Elixir.
It's no use.
His enrage is just absolutely frightening. There we go. Now just smack it. Air Dancer! Because it's fun. Okay. Pop Armager. Get my Tech Turbocharger again. I should do the training for this tech again, because I don't remember any of it. Apparently I stood in that poison fog, which is not great. Ow! Wow! That was silly game. Again, it lands me right in front of his face, which is the perfect spot for all of his big attacks. Which I just love. I love being hit by big attacks that I can't dodge because of cutscenes. Back to the Tech Turbocharger. Wow, really? I just popped that. On the plus side again, it means that it won't take too long to get back. Just annoying. Okay, come back to me, friend. There you are. Let's have some fun. Oh, Ignis is down. Let's fix that. Just has so much health, so much defense. Honestly, this fight stopped being fun a while ago, which I feel bad about saying, but it's dead. Just like this, even if I wasn't doing this cheese strategy, I cannot imagine any strategy of this fight being fun, because any strategy you find is going to be like this. Find something that does massive amounts of damage and do it over and over and over again until he's dead. And that is not fun to me. And a massive amount of damage in this case is not that much damage, and I don't like that either. If it was a massive amount of damage, well, then I'd feel incredibly overpowered, and that would be fun. That's not what I said. What in the world are you doing? Tech Turbocharger. But this is the one thing that does the most damage to him. When he doesn't disappear, obviously. And so just find out how to spam this over and over and over again, and that's about it. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Or just stand right there, thanks. Go ahead and swap back over to the Armager Accelerator. I mean, the specific strat is even less fun because it requires so much going back into the menu to swap items. That's the Ascension Tree, that is not gear. back, friend. We're gonna have some fun. Please get out from... Get out, get out, get out. That does put him in a vulnerable state, so I appreciate him using it. As long as it can get out from in front of it. Legacy. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. He's about to do a nice big attack. So it lets you put, it being the game lets you put your, this menu, lets you put your healing items in this menu in whatever order you like, and I have. That's why I keep my high elixirs at the top, because they're the ones I use the most, hence why they're all gone now. I wish it would let you do that with other menus in the game. Oh, I have my armor. Pop that. Like this tech menu, or this item menu, if I could put my tech turbocharger and my armor up where in a more convenient spot, that would be great. Legacy, please. Don't know why I had to have both feet on the ground to do Legacy of the OCI. Okay, get out of the shield, get out of the shield, get out of the shield. Don't get hit by the shield when you do this stupid move. Please stay out of the shield. Please stay out of the shield. Okay, now run away. Run away forever. Just do a lot of running away, because otherwise he'll just murderize us. It's the same moveset that he has in non-enrage, just I think in enrage he just does them faster, which means it's harder to heal between. Also, he's apparently invulnerable, which is annoying. There's something healed, but I don't think it was me. Something healed 3,600 points there, and I don't think that was me. I think that was him. Elixir's fine here. Does mean that I need to switch back over to the accelerator. Which direction is he going? I'll go the other way. Stay away from him as much as possible. And stay out of that. Well, really, Prompto?
Okay!
I just healed you, Prompto.
Prompto!
Imagine a world with no Phoenix Downs. It would be terrible. That's not true. Imagine this world with no Phoenix Downs. Our world doesn't have Phoenix Downs, and it's pretty alright. I mean, it could be better, but it's pretty alright.
Move it or lose it! Go.
Time to say goodbye.
You say that, but we still have probably 15 more minutes of grinding to do before we defeat it. Because that's the kind of fight this is.
Sound.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Or die anyway. Good timing. Again, because I have cutscene immunity there. It's a good time for him to be smacking me with his missiles. Okay, let's get out of the shield and then avoid him for this phase. My armor is draining, unfortunately. I wish I had some good way to shut it off. Oh, he's up to 4 now. Though the armor does make it easier to avoid the missiles, which is good. Dang. Didn't quite make it out of there unscathed. I was hopeful. Thought I was doing good. But no. Still stay out of the way. Just stay out of the way. Really, Gladio? You couldn't have just sidestepped a little bit there? You know what? No. You can stay down for now. We'll wait until more people are dead and then see if I need to mega... Okay, mega phoenixing. Wait.
Pretty good shot in the dark. Glad to see my 10 years of practice is finally paying off. Well, keep it up.
See, that just makes me sad. Because then I'm reminded that Noctis was gone for literally 10 years and the world was dark. The world was not but darkness in those 10 years. Back to the tech turbocharger, wait for him to land, hit him with the legacy of the Lucii. No! What? Wow, really? Oh, my armor's ready. What? Why did I take that point blank, game? I blamed the game with that one. That one was just me not actually... Well, no, because he didn't telegraph it at all, so I didn't really have time to dodge. Oh well. Oh well, it could happen. Oh, please. Okay, good. It's like, please give me some invulnerability frames there, because if I get hit with that beam while I'm healing, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. Again, good timing on those rockets. Love having those rockets happen right as I go into a cutscene. No! Let's go ahead and knock myself into... There we go. That's what I wanted to have happen. So that I don't waste my armor bar when I know that I'm just going to lose it during this. Don't stand in that, Prompto, you moron. And Gladio. I'll pop a Mega Phoenix in a little bit. Let's wait for this to finish first. I will either go down or this round will finish and then I'll pop a Mega Phoenix. One of these things will happen. Either way, Mega Phoenix will occur. My preferred would be that this... Yeah. He gets out of enrage before I do it, but we'll see. Depends on how long he takes this time. At least there's fewer missiles now. This is much easier to dodge than the missiles. I say as he sends missiles at me.
What was I thinking?
Oh, well, there we are. Mega Phoenix! Plenty of healing items. Always go into stupid, annoying boss fights with all of the healing items that you save through, I think, 2 playthroughs of the game now. I mean, I'm fine. The only thing I've used up so far is my high elixirs, and those are really easy to buy more of, so I'm not even worried. Even Mega Phoenixes aren't too difficult to come by if you know where to look. You can't buy them, obviously, but if you know where to find them, then you just have tons of them. Hit you while you're vulnerable, because, you know, that's how vulnerability works. That's why the vulnerability state exists. Okay, what is he about to do? I don't know, but I'm holding mine. Oh, really? I've already knocked him into enraged? How? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can hit him with this. If this does any damage right now. No, it's all invulnerable. So, yeah, the enrage cycle is just something you just have to kind of live through. On the plus side, that's knocked me out of Armiger, so I'm not wasting my Armiger bar, waiting for him to cool off.
Get it!
Nothing like not giving me time to dodge. Thanks, game. See if I can hear him mix it up. I think 2, maybe 3 more, and we should have it. And I think I can get another one before he enrages again. now this one does. Okay, so one more. No, 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 get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Thank you. Okay. Fortunately, he's enraged now, which means that my next thing can't happen until after the enrage, so I'm just gonna waste an elixir to get myself out of Armiger so that I have that ready to charge up as soon as I can.
Two options. Kill or be killed.
Oh, that's Prompto. I was like, wait, I didn't die.
Right.
I was definitely dodging him.
Who will fall first? Us or them?
I do have an interesting question. Obviously, the crown has the power. I say the crown. The royalty of Lucius has the power to give certain people the ability to warp. We see this in the Kingsway. My question is, why did not Noctis give this power to his 3 best friends and retainers, and then the whole boy band can warp around?
What was I thinking?
Wow, really? Where did that come from? It's not been paying enough attention. Okay, great. Get my armor up, get my armor up. Where are you? I think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm going to try and just finish this time. I feel like this should be the last one, but I'm not certain. We might need another after. But yeah, this, rather than heal Prompto and Gladio, was also not doing so hot there. I felt like this was a better use of the time. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, so I need one more. Maybe 2 more. Where's he gone? Don't stand in that. Please don't be standing in that. Legacy of Lucii. This might be the last one. This is hopefully the last one. There it is. And I got a rare medal to go along with it. Awesome. Hey, Kios.
King of Kings really is as almighty as they say.
That probably looked nothing like your fights of him, but I appreciate the well wishes. I got him. Got the Omega badge?
We did it.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, the Omega's might knew no equal until today.
That's certainly a voice line that they had him record. Let's pop a Mega Elixir and heal. And also save. Because saving is good. Okay, I want to know what in the world. That'll be in items probably. Let's check. It was a key item. The Omega Badge. Metal emblazoned with the mark of Solheim. Held only by those brave and brilliant enough to best ancient magical technology. Magic technical weaponry in battle. So it's just an item to say that you done it. It doesn't actually achieve anything. But what does do interesting and fun things, we'll trade out the Tech Turbocharger for the rare metal. Scrap a metal salvaged from the Omega drastically changes vitality, power, and maximum hit points, and allows Noctis to deal incredible damage with some attacks. Look at what that does to my hit points. Wow, that literally takes them down to 10% of what they are supposed to be. But, as I understand it, let's find something to fight in this Hellscape. That also will allow me to... I wonder if I can... Just for the fun of it. Ignis, let's give you... switch you to the onion. So that I can have the adamantite. And just to see what that does to my health. Where did you go? I went the wrong way through this. I went all the wrong ways. Okay, adamantite bangle. Takes me up to over 1,000. That's good. But yeah, it seems like the rare metal... there's nothing over here. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, we'll come down here. There's a... Deathclaw? Is that what these things are called? There's a Deathclaw over here. Also, Eternal Troopers.
Well, here we are.
Let's change some more of my gear around. Sword of the Father is good. Axe of the Conqueror is good. Sword of the Wanderer. Let's swap you out with... the Ragnarok. And Balmog, let's swap you out with the Apocalypse. Yes. This Apocalypse also boosts my health. 1100. Sorry. Anyway, the point is, as you can, as I can see some of these numbers flashing on screen, they are higher. There it is. 11,105. My health is still terrible, but doing that much damage, it almost doesn't matter. You can do over 9,999 damage. You just have to manage your health better. Maybe throw on the safety bit. We can have Gladio do this too, just because it's fun. I should get his limit break soon, so that does more than the 9. But it's like, it's a lot of AP. I'm a lazy creature. Okay. Anyway, so that has been all that I wanted to achieve this stream. I beat the Omega using a cheesy strat that I found online, but it was functional. I do wish the fight was less stupid, but that's just my own personal opinion. Any fight that is nothing more than sitting there grinding for, how long have I been going? An hour and a half. An hour and a half grind. It's not my idea of fun, personally, but, you know, I beat him in the end, and I'm glad to have the items that I get from beating him. So, yeah, thank anybody for watching. I'm hoping, I might stream again later today. If I do, it'll probably be Final Fantasy Chibi mode, the Pocket Edition, again, and we'll see how I feel about that. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you again at some other time.